Valencia is surely one of Spain's most livable destinations. Its history goes back to the Romans, but nowadays it's a contemporary city that boasts modern architecture, principally designed by Valencia's own star architect, Calatrava, juxtaposed by its medieval old town and cathedral. Valencia is world-renowned for its sweet oranges, grown using the irrigation systems from the time of the Moors. And of course, paella, a traditional rice dish stereotyped by many as being Spanish fare, but really being local to the fields of this westerly coastal region of the country. The city's streets exude life and light. The Colosseum-like bullring, now favoured by musicians for its acoustics, the eclectic train station, and of course, the complex of zoomorphic buildings named the City of Arts and Sciences, that include the Oceanographic, one of the world's best aquariums. The region of Valencia also hosts La Tomatina. We're off to check it out, so come and join us to experience Europe's most famous food fight.
Straight for the jugular.
Straight for my head.
Oh no.
I'm actually got... I'm just wearing some runners.
The Asics.
Got the old dirty Asics there. This is my bandana from the running of the bulls. So maybe just to keep the red theme up, I might wear this as well.
Good luck. Trusty.
Yeah, got me through that one. And camera, GoPro. 6:22. And we're pretty well ready to go. Just having a coffee. We'll get on the move pretty soon. Sounds like there's a little bit of activity out on the streets. Some street cleaners from last night. Sounds like there was some partying going on. We're not sure what's happening. There's no real organisation, but we are on a bus, so at least we'll get there.
Mandan ellas, las peques, entonces es como papá, papi, papi, la
Okay, so we've just dropped off in a paddock and there's a massive convoy of big coaches just arriving into said paddock. And now we're all just following the leader, not knowing where we're going. Lara's onto her fourth sangria. We have fun. Big crowds arriving, bit of a festival atmosphere. Smell some funny smelling cigarettes around these parts, but everyone seems in pretty good alertness and behaviour currently. There's not too many bedraggled drunk people. I thought there might be people smashed already, but not so much. Lots of accents. €50. Oh. That handsome guy just found €50. Some people have it all. Seeing some AFL footy jumpers here. Come the Aussie people. But Americans, Canadians, Brits, Kiwis. I noticed lots of Indians getting on this morning, so I looked it up. And there was a movie done in 2011, which was a romantic comedy. Tourism exploded for Indians coming to Spain, and it featured La Tomatina. We've been in lines for the last hour. We're not sure if we're getting anywhere. Let's see. Alright, so there's progress, just to update you in the sequence. So, what have we got now? We just, oh okay. We've dropped things off at the lockers. We've got a t-shirt.
Yay, official t-shirt.
Official t-shirt. There was a line to line up, which got you into the official line, which was the wrong line. And we're through all the madness, I think, though. Now we walk to the old town.
Yay.
Unlike so many Spanish festivals whose origins lie in religiosity, honouring a patron saint, or remembering some embellished legend going back centuries, La Tomatina only dates back to 1945. and is celebrated each year on its anniversary on the last Wednesday of August in Buñol.
So the sign up here reads, on August 29th, 1945 in this zone, first tomatoes were thrown to the giants and pig-headed, giving origin to the Tomatina. Starting to fill up.
A couple of tips if you're planning on going to La Tomatina. Wear clothes, shoes, glasses, underwear, hats. You don't mind getting absolutely destroyed. Leave jewellery, watches, expensive sunnies at home. And pick yourself up some reliable goggles and eye protection.
Okay, so I've come in front of the town hall here and they're just greasing up the pole, and there's the ham at the top. So you can see the amount of grease. It looks like there's an inch around it. And so people attempt to climb to the top to get the ham off. By tradition, when they get to the top and they get the ham off, the tomato fight starts.
Part rugby scrum, part ninja warrior, part human towers of Tarragona, the event that precedes the tomato fight is dirty, absurd and chaotic. Some people work together with a shared vision. Others climb and clamour and claw to claim personal glory. It's best not to stop and ponder, what on earth am I doing? And just go with it.
Maybe half an hour before the fight starts, and it's getting really busy in there. People are starting to spray water from their balconies and hurl buckets of water down onto people, much to the delight of the crowd. That's cool. There's a cheeky grandmother up there hurling water at people from her saucepan. Is she loving it? She goes.
As the clock approached midday, the official start time for the tomato fight, more and more people crammed into the confined space. There were chants, waves, cries and confusion. Chains of people, linked, armed, companions, worked their way to other positions, only to find that everywhere was as crowded as everywhere else. And then, the crush became more intense as the crowd vacuumed together to make room for the tomato trucks, and the fight was on. Five fast facts about La Tomatina. over 150,000 kilograms of tomatoes deemed unfit for human consumption are used in the fight. The fight lasts for 1 hour between midday with a strict cut-off at 1 p.m. There are over 20,000 participants and it's a ticketed event, so you've got to purchase them in advance. The local fire department aids in the clean-up of the event. And there are rules to participate, one of which is that you're supposed to take the tomatoes and crush them before using them as a projectile. So, confession, crowds, a sense of disorganisation and loud noises are really not my thing. So next time I plan to visit La Tomatina, someone save me the trouble and tie me in the wash of a paddle steamer on a moonless black night whilst chortling maniacal clowns try to keep my head underwater by hurling rocks at me, because that's about how good it felt. I couldn't even bring myself to participate because everything was telling my body this was a real fight. So I just forced a few smiles and tried to keep my head above water. Lara liked it, so that's something. Thanks for coming along on the adventure. Please subscribe for future videos relating to travel, discovery and new experiences. I'd run with 100 bulls before I'd participate in the tomato fight again. But would I recommend it? Absolutely. You've got to do these things for yourself. Get your hands, your clothes, your shoes, everything dirty for that matter. I knew what I was in for. For me to knock this event would be like someone who's lactose intolerant ordering the cheese plate and a glass of milk and complaining about the consequences. Check out some other Spanish events in our videos below. See you in the next one.